and then I'll put mute all. And then we're set. We're ready to go. So now, can you see me here? Yeah, thumbs up. You can see me on my mat, right? Okay. Okay, good. I ask that every time because for some reason I have to adjust that the camera all the time when I try to come. So let's go ahead and start in our reclined position. I just really think this is a nice way to ground ourselves. If you have 2 blocks, let's use those. Right? And if you have a bolster, many of us do, use that. But if you're like me, I don't have a bolster. So I'm just throwing my blanket kind of over this because the blocks are a little bit hard, right? So giving ourselves a bit of cushion. And then, you know, taking the block so it lands pretty much at the shoulder tips. Lying back. And then the second block, you can definitely change it up, down, whatever. I have mine on level 2, but if yours feels better on level 3, up, you know, the tallest position, then you should do that, right? So just adjust it for your body. And then just take a moment, really allow your shoulders. I like to kind of rock back and forth to get those shoulders on the back and the shoulder girdle down the back, right? And then maybe picking up, extending through the tailbone, picking the pelvis up and getting long in the spine. And then let's turn the palms up. We'll close our eyeballs. I bring ourselves into the space. Just into this moment. Just doing our best to relax the body. I have my legs long, maybe you're going to do that. You can do whatever you want. But if the legs are long, then just let your feet flop open to relax the front of the thighs, right? The bottoms of the feet. And then start to feel your face soften as well. Letting the gaze be inward. Sometimes to help me focus, I like to gaze at the third eye center with the eyes closed, but looking up to that area, the place between the brow. But if that doesn't work, you don't have to do that. It's kind of a place where you can just feel your senses. Right? You want to feel what's touching the ground. You want to feel how the heart is lifted from behind. Maybe some lightness in the hands. Even, you know, there's noises, like I'm right next to my kitchen, so I feel that I hear the refrigerator. So you're just noticing through the senses, what do you notice in this moment? Right? The more we can turn into the sensories of our body, the easier it is to start to quiet the mind. Just allowing yourself to simply be right now. Noticing if there's gripping in the face. Maybe open the mouth and just, you know, move the jaw around. You can even do a lion's breath, just a deep breath and really wiggle the tongue. Just letting things go. Right. Let's be here in this moment. Knowing that everything happens in the present moment. But the mind is not trained to stay in the present moment. That's what yoga helps us with, right? To train ourselves to have these moments of presence. Because when we're there, we're definitely more in peace. right? Not dwelling about what just happened. If you're upset about things, of course you have to feel them, whatever it is, so it moves through your body. But for now, just setting everything aside. Again, not trying to anticipate what's going to come, even in this moment, as we move through the practice. We do need the future so that we can set goals and plan, but that's about it, right? We take the actions, we put the vibration out there, and then we have to just let go. And I'm not saying it's easy. It's not. You start to notice your breath moving in your body. And just feeling the rise and fall. Just being here. And things are pretty much in a good space, right? We're just here. Starting to deepen the breath, breathing in and out through your nose, just filling up the lungs as fully as you can. Enjoying this ability to breathe fully. Right? So many of us, including myself, we get off our mats and we start breathing shallow. Sometimes something's going on, we don't breathe at all. Just trusting that the full breath is so healthy to heal ourselves. Bringing it in. Now just turning the focus more inward, so noises within the room, they start to fall away as we begin to feel our heartbeat, the breath even more. Maybe that tingling sensation in the hands. And just connecting. And just taking deep breaths now. Let's breathe into the belly. Really let your belly expand. Right? Breathe in. And let's open the mouth and slowly exhale it out. Really lovely. Let's do one more like that. Breathing deep from the nose into the belly. And exhaling, let it go. Feeling that surrender, allowing yourself to drop deeper into it. And then again, breathing from the belly, up into the rib cage, letting the ribs expand, using our diaphragm, right? It's a muscle. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. And one more like that, breathing into the belly, expanding the ribs. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. Good, really nice. And then more breath, right? Breathe to the belly, the ribs, up into the collarbones. Biggest breath ever now. Open mouth, exhale. Good. And just once again like that. Filling the entire lung capacity, starting from the low belly, up into the ribs, lifting the collarbones. But notice what happens. Your shoulders are still dropping open. The shoulder girdle isn't moving. And then open the mouth, exhale, let it go. Very nice, beautiful. Staying connected to your body. One more time, let's breathe into the belly now, hold the breath. Up into the ribs, hold. Up into the collarbones, hold, soften. See if you can hold for as long as it makes sense, right? Don't overdo it. And then when you're ready, this time just a powerful exhale, let it go. And it just be like a ha. Very good. It's clearing and opening the lungs. Nice, coming into our Ujjayi breath, moving deep and in and out through the nose, finding that constriction, the back of the throat, sealing the lips. Really, really nice. So we're bringing the arms down beside us. Let's inhale, sweep the arms just overhead for a moment. Drop your shoulders, right? Your arms want to reach up. Drop your shoulders. Keep that shoulder girdle tucked. Palms are facing away. We'll take an inhale and drop the fingers down. And then exhale, flexing. So just a little gentle movement of the wrist. Inhaling, exhaling. Good. 2 more times. Inhale, exhaling. Good. 1 more. Inhale, exhale. Good. Now keep your hands flexed and turn your fingertips out and start to rotate your fingers away from you. So you can bend your elbows, especially if that causes, straight arms causes the shoulders to come up. You're looking at your forearms, the backs of your wrists. Nice, feel that stretch. Breathe here. Good, 1 more breath. And then as you exhale, bring the hands back, they're still flexed, and then go ahead and reach the fingertips to the side, close your hands, make a fist, circling, breathing, and just circling through. So again, we're not trying to overdo the shoulders, they're soft, that's why my elbows are bent, so my shoulders are not trying to get off the back. And reverse the circles, keep breathing. Very good. And now reaching up overhead, take a breath, but try to practice still. Shoulders down the back. Your arms won't be as long. That's okay. We want our shoulders down our back. Hold the navel slightly, and as you reach back behind, big breath in. And then exhaling, bringing the arms down. Let's just do 3 more. Floating up, breathe in. So wake up the shoulders, feel how the heart lifts. It's like a little back bend, more so, right? We're already in a back bend. The arms overhead creates even more. Exhale more. Good. Inhale, float up. Exhale, bring it down. Last time like this. Inhale, float it up. Exhale, arm bones come down. Really, really nice. Good. Take your arms out into a T. We'll take a breath as we exhale, rolling your head to the right side. Start to feel that stretch along the left side of the neck. Right, just breathing into that. Relax your face. Good. If it feels okay, tuck your chin towards your shoulder head on that right side. You'll get more of a stretch on the left, right? Feeling the collarbones, the side of the neck. 1 more breath here. Exhale out. Lift the chin up. Inhale. Start lifting the chin up. You got the chin lifted. You're coming around like a half circle with the chin lifted. So you're really arching the front of the throat open. And then exhaling gently, taking the chin to neutral. On over to the left. Take a few breaths here. And either staying here because this feels really good and it feels right for your body, or now bring your chin down towards your shoulder head on that left side. Choose what feels right. There is never any wrong or right, right? Well, Let me back up. There is wrong if you're in an unsafe pose, right? If you're practicing unsafe. But other than that, we're just feeling our bodies, right? This is just definitely a feel. There's no right or wrong to this pose for sure. And then when you're ready, inhale, come up, chin lifts, we roll back, lift the chin up, 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 up. Good, and then just a gentle side to side with the throat open. Your chin is up and open. And again, if it's too much to go straight up, you're gonna modify, right? Everybody's different. Come back to the center, tuck your chin down towards your throat, like we're cutting off our throat. I'm sorry. Keep doing that. I have to remove my cat from eating the pineapple. Oh, Miss Cassie Cat. I know, she gets bored. There she is. Here, you're on camera. Say hi to the people. Okay. All right, so the chin is down. Good, beautiful. And then come back up to neutral. Really nice. Beautiful job. Inhale, sweep the arms back up. Open them out to the side so we're in the air with the arms. We'll cross with the right arm underneath, giving ourselves a hug. I just rest the arms on the chest to start. Keep breathing. She was not actually eating pineapple. She was eating pineapple top, the pineapple top. Good. Inhale, lift the arms up now if you can. Good. Right. And then one more breath. Lift, lift, lift. And then exhale, release the arms around and down. Good, beautiful. And now move your shoulder heads forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. Okay. Reach the arms out, breathe in. Exhale, left arm underneath, giving ourselves a little hug, resting the arms on our chest to start. Breathing in and out. And then when you're ready, we'll start to lift the elbows any amount that feels good. But again, the goal is not to let your shoulder girdle rise up. That's what causes a lot of our neck and shoulder pain, is that we're not keeping our shoulder girdle down the back as it's intended. And that means we're hanging out in the ligaments and tendons of the arms. We'll start to lift the elbows, inhale. And then exhale, gently unraveling. Ah. Very good, beautiful. Again, shoulder heads forward and back, forward and back. Very nice. And now let's go ahead and bend our knees, if they aren't already. Reach your feet to the mat. Make sure your tailbone is long, so maybe pick up the pelvis. And let's bring our feet together for a moment. Now, if Baddha Konasana feels like a lot, sometimes Sukhasana, cross at the ankles or the shins, is a little more comfortable, especially if we're just starting to open our hips, right? But do what feels good. If you're using your blocks, you can't really use them to support your legs, but if you have blocks or something to put under the legs for support, that's an option too. All right, well, let's breathe here. Big breaths in and out. Noticing how the heart is still lifted. And we're so connected in this way, the heart and the hips, because we store a lot of stuff in the body, but for some reason the hips really get tight with stuck energy, right? And we feel from the heart, so they're so connected. Let's just breathe between the pelvis and the heart. So just breathe here, up and down your torso. Couple more like that. Really, really nice. Beautiful. Notice your jaw. Again, I like to place my tongue in the roof of the mouth, just past the cave forward. And that little bridge. And let my jaw drop open a little. You can't even tell. But you can feel it. One more breath in. Exhaling. Really nice. Now start to scoot the feet apart. And then take your feet to the mat as wide as the mat. And drop your knees in towards each other. And again, if it feels better to pick up and elongate your tailbone, you want to pick the pelvis up and elongate the tailbone, do that. Let's just breathe here as we're broadening the back body. Good. One more big breath here. Exhale out. Really, really nice. And then separating the knees, let's bring our feet so they're hip width and parallel. Good. Now take your hands, interlace them behind your neck. Open your elbows wide. Take a few breaths. Notice again, we're keeping that shoulder girdle down the back. We'll take an inhale, and on the exhale, we'll pull the elbows forward, and if possible, just rolling up a little bit, right? Using the support of our hands. Right? We're starting to feel a little engagement in the stomach. You tuck your chin, get a stretch to the back of your neck, shoulders down the back. Good, one more breath here. Exhale, lay down, open the elbows again. Big inhale. Open the mouth, exhale. One more time like this, shoulders on the back. Slight engagement in your lower abs. Inhaling, rolling up. Really, really pull your elbows forward and tuck your chin. So you're protecting the neck, but you're also getting a stretch. Right? Drop the shoulder girdles, curl down the back. If it feels okay, you're going to do a tiny pulse looking at your navel. Breathing in and out. Breathe in and exhale it back. Just waking things up. Let's do 3 more. Roll, roll, roll your way down. One more time, open the elbows. Good. Big breath in. Open the mouth, exhale out. Lovely, good. Here we go. Let's do 1 more of these. Again, you don't have to pulse. If it feels better just to hold it, hold it. But pull the elbows forward, tucking the chin. Roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Feel your spine. Roll it up. Pull the navel towards the spine. Again, option to stay just as you are. This is fine, right? Breathe here. We're little pulses. Again, looking towards your navel. Inhale, exhale. Inhale back, exhale up. Let's do 4 more. And then hold up if you can, right? Pull the navel down, your stomach might get a little poochy, and that's because you're working the deep muscles underneath, right? Navel to the spine though. 1 more breath. And then exhale, lay it back down. Open your elbows, really, really nice. Good. Release the hands from behind your head. And we're going to gently roll to the side, coming off whatever you're on. Press yourself up. Remove whatever you're on. Set it aside. And then we'll roll back onto the back. And hug our knees into the chest. Really feeling that stretch in the low back now. It feels good after being on those props for as long as we were. Right, if it feels good, maybe you rock it side to side. It's rubbing out your back body. Staying with your breath. Really nice. And with the knees together, let's just make a circle around the sacrum. You can hold on to the knees, you don't have to hold on to the knees, whatever feels good. Just gonna rub it out here. And then reverse the direction. Nice, good. And then hug the knees in and then roll up, maybe one hand behind the head. If you need that support spine. Nice, really round the spine. And then gently lay your head back down to the mat. Let's cup our knees individually. And we'll inhale, separate the knees. Exhale around and in. So you're making these circles in your hip sockets. It's going to help open the hips. It's also super great for the low back. Just allowing it to open. Breathing. Relaxing the face. Right? Trusting in you. And then reverse. Reverse your direction. Noticing the sensations of the reversal. And stay out of your shoulders. It'd be really easy to pop those shoulders up, right? Keep them tucked down. Good. One more time. Good. Squeezing the knees in. Let's take our arms out into a T. Palms can be up if you want to keep it soft. Right, to start, we'll take a breath on the exhale, dropping your legs to the right side. And again, maybe it's just like this, is all you want to do. You can always go close your left arm if that feels better on your shoulder. Maybe right hand does want to weigh the legs down. You can look to the sky, right? That's neutral for your neck. If you want to feel a stretch, you can look to the left, right? You'll feel a stretch. Even sometimes looking to the right is the stretch you're looking for. Right, so just do what feels good for your neck. Now breathe into this whole side of your body. Big breaths in and out. And a big inhale into that left side. Exhale it out. Good. Now, if you have a strap, hopefully you have it nearby. I always recommend keeping your things nearby, right? So you don't have to get up. Take your left hand and pull this left knee in towards your armpit. Leave the right leg where it is. And just start to feel a little stretch in the inner thighs. When you're able, you're going to grab our strap. Right? Hopefully you have something that you're using for a strap, even if you don't have a strap. Now, keep your thigh bone in neutral. So it's not turned right or left, it's straight up. Right, and just breathe here for a moment, slide your hands down. Beautiful. Now turn your toes out to the left on that left foot. Relax your shoulders and your face. And then turn the toes in. That's going to, for me, be the weirdest because I'm more externally rotated in my hips. Now the toes, left toes come in, heel comes out. You feel the top of your thigh. Try not to get into the shoulders. Good, beautiful. Now back to neutral. Maybe both hands can take the strap as we begin to pull the leg towards us some. You can bend your knee, all right? And just feel that stretch. Good, one more breath. Exhale out. Hopefully feeling the back of your calf, your hamstring. Good, now go ahead and take your knee and bend it, strap more towards your foot, okay? And then open this leg and let the right leg come to the ground, right foot. So kind of rolled into a half happy baby, right? Breathe here. Relax your shoulders, your face. Now, if it feels okay, extend your right leg. You can be soft because we're just going to move in and out of this. We're going to take a breath here. On the exhale, move the left leg across. Right hand takes the strap. We just touch this pose. We take a breath. On the exhale, sometimes even using the left hand to move your strap back feels better than using the right. Open the leg out to the side. Take a breath. Exhale, it's in half happy baby. On the exhale, bring it back. So we're gonna move back and forth. Breathing in, we come back. The exhale, half happy baby. And then again, another breath. Come across. Changing hands is really good to help us really get into this. Then breathe in on the exhale, come back to the left. And last time coming across the front of the body. Let's hold it here for a moment. Now, see if your leg may not be all the way across. Maybe you take it partially. But if you're all the way across, try to actually roll up onto your right hip. Right? And sit the top of your left thigh forward. Right? Breathe here. One more big inhale. Exhale. Now rebend the left knee. Pull the leg back into the happy baby above your pelvis. Bend the bottom leg again. All right, so come back to where we started. Release your strap. And now try to stack your edges of your feet together, inside seams of your feet together, right? And then maybe pull a blanket if it feels good. We're gonna roll to the side with the left leg open still, okay? Support yourself, maybe a block, maybe a blanket, whatever you have with your head and neck. We're gonna take an inhale, let the leg come down, the right leg, and then, left leg, sorry, exhale, open. So this is for the glutes. Inhale, exhale, it's like a little clam pose. Inhale, exhale, good, go slow. Inhale, exhale, two more. Inhale, exhale, last time. Inhale, exhale, good. Relax your top leg, beautiful. Press your arms down. Inhale, come back through the center. Right, here we are, back into your knees to chest. Take your arms out into a T. Maybe get your strap onto that left side now. We'll take a breath as we exhale. We'll drop our legs to the left into that reclining twist. Again, maybe goalpost in the right arm feels good. Maybe you weigh the legs down with left hand and then find the best position for your head and neck. Maybe we look to the right, maybe we don't. Maybe we stay neutral or to the left. But breathe. Fill up this side of your body, big breaths in and out. Relaxing the face. And just bringing in the breath. One more big inhale. Exhale. Very good, beautiful. And then take your right hand to the right knee and bring your leg back so it's right up out of the socket, right? And then let's find our strap again. And take it to the ball of the foot, or the ball of the foot. You can do the arch too, whatever feels better. And then bring the leg up. And just start with that neutral leg. And it's kind of hard. I want you to glue down your left side. I didn't mention that on the right, but don't let the left knee pick up. Right, and then you'll really feel the stretch. You do feel it on the right leg, but you should really feel it on the left as well. Keeping that knee and thigh glued to the ground. A few more breaths here. One more big inhale. Exhale out. Now we'll take a breath, and as you exhale, we'll turn the toes outward. Heel in. Breathe here for a moment. Big inhales and full exhales. Be mindful again of your shoulders. Moving that left side down. Relax your face. One more inhale. And on the exhale, let's turn the toes in. Again, notice in your body which feels more natural. Just notice, right? Again, for me, the inward is more difficult, so that means that external rotation is the normal position for my hips versus internal. Right? Let's keep breathing. One more breath in. Exhale out. Come back to neutral. Right, and then we start to try and move this leg towards us just a little to get that stretch. And you can take the hands on the strap higher, but don't look like this, right, with the shoulders up. Pin them down, which means you might not reach as far. That's okay. Are you keeping the left side to the ground? Right, don't let that knee and pelvis pick up. Right, and then you can bend your knee, right? One more breath in. Exhale out. Really nice, beautiful. And then start to bend the knee. Take the right hand to the strap, roll onto your back and place your left foot to the mat as you move your right leg into the half happy. Few breaths here. Right, relaxing the shoulders. And then maybe we extend out with this left leg. And it doesn't have to be an active leg. It can just be soft because we're going to move back and forth there, right? So we'll take a breath in. And as we exhale, we'll move the leg across, maybe letting that left hand take the strap definitely helps get deeper into this, right? Extending, you don't have to go all the way to the floor. Inhaling, as you exhale, bend the knee, right hand takes the strap. In and out. Let's take another breath. Exhale. Change hands, left hand has the strap. Good. Inhale, come back to the center. Right hand grabs it into our half happy babies. Exhale. Let's do 2 more like this. Inhale. Exhale. Last one like this. Inhale. Exhale. Good, beautiful. This time we'll take a breath. On the exhale, we'll come across and we'll hold for a while. Again, maybe you're partial. That's fine. Some of us are thinking, well, you know, I'm just going to roll up onto that left hip. Bring the leg across. Soften my right shoulder. Again, looking wherever the neck feels the best here. Think about sitting the top of your right thigh forward. It's going to elongate your tailbone, right? Your low back space. One more breath. Exhale out. Really good, beautiful. Moving from the core, bend your knee. Inhale, come back through the center. Okay, good. Half happy baby. Bend the bottom leg again. Release your strap, bring the seams of the feet, the inner seams of the feet together. Find something to support your head and neck. A blanket, maybe it's a block or a bolster. Right? And so the knees are apart to start and the inner seams of the feet are together. We're just going to take an inhale. On the exhale, close the knees together. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, close. 2 more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, close. And 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale, lift up with this right leg. Bring it in, roll onto your back. And 1 more time, just hugging the knees into the chest. Very good. And then let's go ahead and extend our legs up to the sky for a moment. All right, let all the blood, the lymph come the other way. Tickle your feet, wiggle your toes. Just getting all this to reverse down. Very good. Really nice. Look at all your toes. Are they moving? Good. Beautiful. And then place your feet on the ground. Let's walk our heels in, hip width and parallel. Get them as close as it makes sense. Like for me, I like to pull them really close. But if that doesn't feel good, then don't do that. It's harder on your knees, right? So if you need a little space for the knees, then walk your feet a little forward. Okay, good. Now, we're going to go ahead and roll in and out of our Seti Bandha Bridge pose. So we'll start with the arms going overhead as we do this. Okay, so we'll Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, but notice the shoulders. Again, if it's easier, goalpost your arms. On the exhale, press the feet down, lift the hips up. Extend your tailbone, pull your navel in, drag your heels back, and feel your spine. One more breath here. On the exhale, roll back down, bring the arms with you. I'm just going to do 2 more like this. Inhale, arms come overhead, and again, if it's better to goalpost, do it. Press the feet down, lift your hips up, really tuck your shoulders to your back. Keep extending your tailbone, pull your heels back, stand in your feet. Right, press your big toe mound down, pull your navel in, lift, lift, lift. One more big breath in. And exhaling, rolling back down. Really nice, you guys. And then we'll do 1 more when you're ready. Inhale, arms sweep up. Making the overhead soft, maybe in a T even, right? Get those shoulders away from your ears. As you exhale, press down, lift the hips up. Right, keep extending your tailbone, pull your navel in, standing in your feet nice and strong. You should feel your booty, your hip girdle, your thighs working. Good. 1 more breath in. Try to move the chin a little away from your chest and throat. On the exhale, roll your way down. Very good. Beautiful. And then take your feet as wide as the mat and drop your knees to the right side. Breathing in. And then exhale, come back through the center and drop the knees to the left side. And 1 more. Inhale, center. Exhale it to the right. Inhale, exhale it to the left. Good. Come back through the center, breathing in. On the exhale, pulling the knees back into the chest. Right? And again, if it feels right, go ahead and roll up. You can take 1 hand behind the head, but let's just squeeze ourselves into a little ball. Good. Making our way to a seat, so you could roll to the side, or maybe you want to do a few of the rocket rolls on your spine. However you want to get there. Good. And up we come. Good, beautiful. And then taking a seat so you can sit tall. Right, so however that is for you. Maybe that means you're on a blanket, maybe you're not. But if you have a rounded spine, I recommend you sitting up on something. You could even sit on your block. Right? Good, beautiful. Get your shoulders down your back. Again, just finding this elongation in the spine. Sitting back in your seat versus pitching yourself forward. Good, beautiful. Just getting that breath moving, that full breath in and out. Gently bringing the hands to your heart. Just acknowledging you. And bowing into you. Maybe just filling your heart with gratitude here. Maybe a prayer for yourself or someone you know, or an actual intention here you could set, right? Whatever's calling out as you connect to your heart center. Good. And then we'll open the practice with the soft take a breath in. Take a big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Release your hands down to your thighs. Good, beautiful. Let's take a breath. And on the exhale, lift the chin up. And then open your mouth 5 times really wide. Breathe at the top. And on the exhale, bring your chin down to your chest. And then gently rotate the head side to side. Come back to neutral. Inhale, lift up. Open the mouth 5 times again, really wide. Maybe even stick your tongue out. After the 5th one, breathing in. On the exhale, bring the chin back to the chest. One more time, just a gentle, it's like a gentle no. That you're looking down. And last one, inhale, lift up. 5 times, open the mouth. And inhale as you exhale, back to center. One more time, a gentle no. Good, and then lifting your chin back up to neutral. Let's take our hands to our shoulder heads. We're not going to make full rotations here. It's going to be more like, let's see if I can explain this. So we're going to inhale down to your back. Right? Inhale back. Exhale, you're at the sides and up. So maybe you can see it better if I'm sitting this way. You're going to inhale back to open the chest. Exhale, sides and up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Let's do 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now, try to bring your elbows together. Now we look like this, right? Elbows are together. And just feel the separation in your shoulders behind your heart. Last breath in. Exhale out. Good. This time with the elbows in the center, let's go ahead. Inhale, come up to the side. Exhale out and back. So it's not like a full rotation. It's really, but it is moving through it all, right? So we're going to do, again, starting in the center. Inhale. Exhale. Center. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And then one more time. Elbows back together in the center. Good. Last breath here. And exhale. Release your arms. Maybe roll your shoulders around. She's back at the pineapple. Do I have to put the pineapple away so that we can have you focus? So just roll your shoulders around a little bit. I know. Good, beautiful. And then from here, make sure you're on your seat, your 2 sitting bones. Okay, we're gonna have to put it away. Extend out your left leg. Open the right leg a little bit. Good, beautiful. And just for now, walk out this left hand, bend your elbow so your shoulder isn't in your ear, right? And take your right hand and press your thigh down. And breathe there. Okay, we're gonna put the pineapple away. Gotta put the pineapple away so that you can't do that. Yeah, because I don't know. Sorry. It's in the closet, it's gone, it doesn't exist anymore. Okay, one more breath. Good, beautiful. Now, release this hand, this right hand, and then just bring it up and over. It's a stretch, stretch, stretch. So it's a little different, right? We're not trying to bend on this left leg, it's as loose as it needs to be. I want you to glue this side down, this right side. Good, one more breath here. Bend that bottom elbow, relax your shoulder. On the exhale, Turn the heart down, rotate the arm in the socket. Inhale, reopen. Exhale, circle. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Good job. This time arm is up and over the ear. We walk the bottom hand in a little bit. We activate the leg now, that straight leg. And then twist your heart towards your big toes. Reach, reach, reach. If you'd rather grab a strap here and pull yourself in, do that. Look down, right? Don't crush your neck. Feel this in your back, the back of your leg. You're trying to move those right ribs towards your left leg. So maybe the left hand is on the ground helping us. Okay, one more big inhale. Exhale out. Good, and then bringing ourselves back up. Go ahead and extend out now. Right leg, left leg comes in. Good. Reestablish your seat. Right, and there's a little space between the leg and the foot. And then we're going to walk out right hand, little relaxed elbow, shoulder down and back. Left hand presses into the thigh. We just kind of get this opening. We breathe. In and out. Nice, down your shoulders. Good. Straight leg is soft, it doesn't have to be active. Good. Then from here, just reach the arm up and back, walking the arm out underneath as much as you need to. And just come, you can even put a block under your hand if it feels better. You get the stretch along this whole left side. Right? Keep trying to glue the leg down on the left. One more breath. Exhale out. Good. Now walk your hand in a little bit. Right, good. We'll take a breath, and on the exhale, circle the arm down. Open back up to the ceiling. Breathe in on the exhale. Circle the chest and arm down. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Beautiful. Come back over. Walk yourself back in and then start to twist, twist, twist. And again, you could grab your strap if you want to. And take the ball of the foot and just pulling ourselves, this time using the right hand. We're trying to move these left ribs towards the right leg and keep our shoulder girdle on our back. Keep this normal curvature of your neck so you're looking down. One more breath here. Exhale, let it go. Good, and then roll our way back up. Remove the strap if you have it. Extend your legs out. One more time, make sure you're sitting nice and tall. All right, good, beautiful. Flex your feet, pull your toes apart towards you. So dorsiflex foot, right? Sit tall. You can bend your knees. You can even slip a blanket or something under here, right? Good. Now you're either going to reach your arms overhead, squeeze your outer hips in, shoulders on the back and come forward, or you have that option to use your strap, right? Which actually, for me, I like how this feels. It opens the backs of my legs so much easier and better. But you choose. We'll take a breath, and on the exhale, we'll come forward. Again, the idea is not to arch the back of your neck. So look down towards your toes, get your shoulder girdle on your back, right? And just, if you're using a strap, sometimes forearms and palms to the sky is the easiest to help us keep the shoulders to the back. Breathe into the backs of your legs. Now you're feeling your back, performance, your QL, whatever it is that you feel. Breathe into it. Use the breath to help us. One more big breath in. Exhale, let it go. And then let yourself collapse. Let your feet flop open. Let your heavy head go. Just a few breaths in this like kind of rounded pose. We'll take a breath, and then on the exhale, we'll roll our way back up to seated. Removing the strap if you have it. Let's go ahead and come to our hands and knees. Right, maybe maybe a blanket under the knees if you'd like. We'll come into our neutral spine, knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders. Pull your navel in, really press through your knuckles, press between the index finger and the thumb. And when you're ready, we'll begin a few rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, curl the tail, lift the tailbone, look up, heart moves forward. As we exhale, we'll flatten the feet and round the spine, push it all away. So taking a few of these on your own, just to wake up the spine, undulating through, eyes can be opened or closed. You can move your hips if you want. Maybe it's just a straight cat-cow. But just feeling the sensation of your spine. Enjoying it. Push the floor away, really open your shoulders in the cat pose. And the arms are firm and pulling back as you bring your heart forward into your cow. Couple more rounds. Really nice. 2 more times. And after the second time, let's go ahead and stay in your cat pose. Pushing the floor away, rounded back. And then from the cat pose, we'll go ahead and set ourselves back onto our heels and come into pose of a child. Right, so the blanket needs to come between your legs for support on the knees, do that. Right, the arms feel better down beside you, you can do that. You can also reach the arms forward, just being on the fingertip pads if that feels good. Keep breathing there. I know, but I don't want you up here on the stove top. You're being a little crazy today. Yeah, go look outside maybe. Good, from pose of a child, let's inhale our way back up. Send your left arm up to the sky, pull your left hip back, take a big breath. On the exhale, we're going to bend the right elbow and slide left arm underneath. So we're threading our arms, thread the needle that like, right? If your shoulder doesn't touch the floor or your head, then bring in your blanket or something to rest it on. If available, walk the right hand forward, pull your hips back, pull your navel in. You're really trying to roll onto the back of your head and the back of your left shoulder blade. Use your breath. One more big inhale. Exhale. Good. Press down with your right hand. Walk yourself back in and then just wrap your left hand on your tailbone. Roll your left shoulder up, back, down, and press into the ground and twist. Twist your body. All right, one more big breath. Exhale out. And then release your left hand down. Good. Inhale, right arm comes up, we pull the hip back, we get a lot of space. On the exhale, we can walk the left hand forward, bend the elbow, and slide this right one under. Notice for you, just for information, maybe one side's a little tighter than the other. Right, again, support yourself with your head and the arm on this right side, don't touch the floor, right? Put something underneath. Maybe walk your left hand forward a little if it feels right, or try to even your hips out. Right, there's a tendency for that left hip to come forward. And then you have a slight engagement, right? Navel in just a little. Rolling onto the back of your head and the back of the right shoulder blade. One more big inhale. Exhale. Very nice, good. Walking the left hand back in. Inhale, come back up. Then right hand comes onto the sacrum, the palm is to the sky. Roll your shoulder up, back, down, press into your left hand and twist, right? Just pull your wing back. Okay, pull the wing back onto your back. One more breath. Exhale out. Release down, and now walk your hands forward. We're going to take a puppy dog pose. Right, this is for the shoulders too, but it also elongates the back. So maybe that forehead can come to the earth. If it feels good, you could take your hands, fingertips. You could take your arms as wide as you need to. And squeeze the rhomboid muscles to bring your shoulder blades together and melt the heart to the floor. One more big breath here. Exhale out. Walk yourself back in. Spread your fingers out wide. Right, gripping the mat, spin the eye of the elbows forward, curl the toes under, take a breath. On the exhale, lift the hips up and back into your Adho Mukha Shavasana, downward facing dog. Right, you can take your feet wide if you'd like. You can bend your knees. Try to just really firm up the front of the legs, push the floor away. Right, course the ribs together. If it feels good, pedal your feet out. Maybe shake your head a little bit here. Right, just getting some movement. Right, breathing. I like to, you probably won't want to do what I'm doing, but I love to curl my toes under here. They need it. Right, this is intense. You can do 1 foot at a time or not at all. One more big breath in. Exhale out. Uncurl your toes if they're there. Inhale high to your tippy toes, bend your knees, set them down. Good, beautiful. Bring yourself forward onto your belly into Sphinx pose. Elbows under the shoulders, right? Press the tops of the feet down so much so that your kneecaps are lifting. Notice what the shoulders want to do. They want to come forward, right? But we're using those rhomboid muscles. So roll the shoulders up, back, down. Sometimes hands wider, a little wider than the elbows helps. As you're pressing the hands down, you're pulling your heart forward. Right? I want you to feel your shoulder tips behind your heart, pushing it forward. Looking down somewhere on the floor ahead of you or between your hands, so we have that normal curvature in the neck. Let's take a few breaths in our Sphinx pose. Really activate your legs, press the tops of the feet down. Maybe those kneecaps are lifted. Extend your tailbone. One more big inhale. Exhale out. Good. And then release yourself down for a moment. If it feels good, feel free to bend the knees and swag your legs. Very nice. And then one more time, the legs come behind us. Our forehead is in the center. Let's bring our hands down by our rib cage. And then right away, roll your shoulders up to your ears and then back down your back. Right? Lift the shoulder heads. Hug your elbows, shoulder tips together, press the feet down. Press your hands down, kind of pull back. As you start to lift your heart, but look down. So maybe you're in this really low cobra. That's beautiful. Let's do a low cobra maybe to start. We'll do another one and you can lift up higher. So I want you to really challenge your back muscles. See if you can pick your hands up. Keep extending your tailbone. Look down, hug your shoulder girdle onto your back. Use those rhomboid muscles. And then exhale, release it. Good. Maybe bend the knees and sway your legs. So nice. Last time like this, we'll press the tops of the feet down, really activating the legs. Extend your tailbone. Hands back by the ribs. Roll the shoulders forward first, up, back, down. And now squeeze those rhomboids together. Press your pelvis down, pull your navel in, lift up. Now, if you want to continue up, you can. But don't let your shoulders do this, right? So you're gonna hug your elbows in and pull your shoulder girdle down the back. Press your feet down. Good, one more big inhale. Exhale. Good, lower your way back down. Push yourself up to all fours. And let's take pose of the child one more time. Take a rest. Feel your back. Breathe into your back body. One more big breath in. Exhale out. Really, really nice. Good. One more time. Let's inhale our way back up to all fours. Hands just forward to the shoulders. Spread the fingers out wide. Spin the eye of the elbows forward. Curl your toes under. Take a breath. On the exhale, lift your hips up, back. Right, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Good, beautiful. Just stretching out the backs of the legs. A few more breaths here. Exhale out. As we're ready, we'll begin to walk our feet and hands, or hands to the feet, or feet to the hands, however you get there. We're going to make our way into a nice little gentle forward fold. Keep the knees bent if you want. Let your heavy head go. Maybe sway the body if it feels right. Rubbing the backs of the legs to encourage them to open. Maybe pull yourself towards your legs. Depends on what you're ready to do. Opposite elbows is good too. Good, beautiful. And then inhale, let's bring our hands to our shins. Find that lift. There's a cobra in this pose, so our shoulders aren't coming forward. They're coming back. So even if you did tray arms here with bent knees, you would get the sensation of what we're trying to feel in our spine when we're in a half forward fold. Right? And then just start to wing the arms back. Right? Just sort of send them back. Thumbs can be to the ground. Maybe the palms turn out for a minute. Feel that opening. Start to bend your knees. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale to your beautiful heart. Very good, you guys. Standing up here. So let's do a few rounds of our half sun salutations. If you know you're going to want your blocks, let's just grab them so we have them. All right. You can put them at any level. And if your low back is cranky, then consider taking your feet a little wider. Knees, hips, and heels in alignment. Right? So it's straight out of the sockets. Otherwise, feet can come together. All right? When you're ready, tuck your tail, lift the front of your thighs, maybe some tray arms to help get those shoulders on the back, and then pull your rib cage together. Relax your arms, get your breath moving. And we'll press our feet down and inhale, circle the arm bones up. On the exhale, hinge and dive forward. Long spine takes us all the way down into our forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back. So again, remember, you're trying to keep your shoulders on your back. So maybe the blocks help you to do that. Maybe they don't. You could be on the shins of the floor, right? Or even your thighs with your hands. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press down, squeeze your booty. Lift your thighs. And exhale to your beautiful heart. Let's do two more together. Press down, breathe in, and reach it up. Very good. Exhaling, hinging, diving forward. Long spine takes us down. Good, beautiful. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, flat back, shoulders on the back. Exhale, folding in. Pressing down, breathing in. Right, lifting up through the legs. Use your booty. Exhale to the heart. Adding on here, let's inhale, reach the arms up. This time as we exhale, grab your right wrist and hinge. Right, good. Get that side stretch. Get your tailbone long. Breathe into it. Press down through the right foot. One more big inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come up. This time, goal post the arms. So send your pelvis forward. Right? Lift from the heart, not the head and neck. Lift from the heart. Squeeze those rhomboids onto your back. Take a breath here. On the exhale, reach back up and change sides. Grab your left wrist. Hinge. Press through your left foot. Good. One more big breath in. Exhale out. Come back up. Breathe in. On the exhale, hinging, diving forward. Hold in. Uttanasana. Inhale to your flat back. Stay here for just a moment. Then begin to bend your knees and sit down and back. If the feet are apart, it's fine. If they're together, it's fine too. Squeeze your inner thighs and outer hips and begin to release your hands to your thighs. So we're coming into Utkatasana, chair pose, right? But we don't have the arms involved right now. But just sit back in your heels. Just breathe here for a moment. Relax your shoulders. right? It's a lot of work, I know. Just stay there for a moment. You gotta do a little strengthening. Yoga, some of us are strong and some of us are more flexible, so we need to have both, a combination. Right, good. Now take a breath. Reach your arms out to the side. Okay, just straight up. And then exhale. Come stand, arms overhead, hands to the heart. Very nice. Good. From here, we're going to walk our feet wide. To remove anything that you might have on the mat that's in your way, turn your toes out. Good. Now, you're still going to think about sticking your booty out behind you. So if your feet are wide, your toes are turned out, first hinge, right? Hinge at your hips. Get that butt behind you. And then bend your knees. Now pull your navel in, lift your shoulders up. Good, beautiful. And then let's reach the right arm overhead, breathing. Don't let the right hip follow, keep it heavy. One more breath. Exhale, change sides, up and over left arm, couple of breaths. Back the other way, few breaths. And the other way. Okay, good. Beautiful. And then come up. Again, inhale, circle arms overhead. Exhale, straighten the legs, bring the hands to the heart. Very good. Parallel your feet now. So outside edges of the feet are in line with your mat. Bring your hands to your hips, lift your heart, breathe in. Tailbone long. On the exhale, come forward. Maybe resting on your blocks. Maybe this is what you do. Maybe the blocks are lower. Maybe you're not using them. But try not to dump into your low back. And so how do we do that? Press through the outside edges of your feet and lift your tailbone to the ceiling. Right? Right, let your head be free. Maybe shake it out if it feels good. Keep breathing. Big breaths in and out. If the legs are straight, really lift the front of your thighs and your kneecaps. And then inhale to your flat back. Again, maybe you have blocks. Good. Turn your toes back out, bend your knees again. Come back in, temple pose, butt is behind. Roll the inner thighs up. Take your hands now onto your thighs. Take a breath as you exhale. Press your right hand into your thigh to open it. Bring your shoulder forward and look over the right shoulder. Keep rolling the inner thighs up. Feel the lift in the arch of your foot. Don't let the knees collapse in. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist the other way. Good, beautiful. One more time. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. And then again. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Good. Inhale, come up. Reach the arms up. Straighten the legs. Exhale, hands to the heart. Really, really nice. Good. Now walk your feet together. And let's take the feet so they're hip width and parallel. So I've said together, but if they are together, then turn one foot out, like a second position in ballet, right? And then take your foot out there. Okay. Now tuck your tail. Find all the lifts and tucks in our Tadasana, right? Shoulders down the back. Find a gaze for your eyes. Right, really firm your booty, the front of your thighs. Pull the ribs together. You're gonna inhale, sweep the arms up. Again, if that's too much for shoulders, then do a goalpost. And then lift your heels. Squeeze everything. Find your drishti, your gaze. Firm your outer and inner ankles together. One more breath. And then exhale, let it go. Good. We're going to do this again. Inhale, lift up. Again, feel free to go post. So try to come on to the balls of your feet by firming up your ankles. Find your drishti, tailbone long, navel in. One more breath. And exhale, let it go. We'll do just one more. Okay, so we're practicing balancing, but we're also really working our feet and our ankles, right? Arches. Inhale, come up. Lift, lift, lift. Right, really firm the inner thighs towards each other, the outer ankles in. Let your feet, let your toes grip the mat to help you stay here. One more breath. And then exhale, let it go. Good, shake your legs out. Very nice, beautiful work. Inhale, circle the arms overhead. Exhale to the heart. Inhale, right arm comes up. We bend the elbow, we find our shoulder blade. We pull our ribs in, we tuck our tail. And take this left hand and we're just gonna hinge again, but feel how it affects the shoulders. Breathing into that. Opening up the lymphatic system in the armpit area, right? One more breath. Exhale out. Come up, reach your arms. Circles in the sockets, just a few. Other way. Inhale, left arm comes up. We bend the elbow. We find the shoulder blade. We pull our ribs and our belly in, right? So we're not sticking everything out or, not like this. We're tall. We use this right hand now to bring the elbow as close in as we can. Move your feet down. Breathe in. On the exhale, hinge. Really press down through the right foot. Breathing, breathing, breathing. One more big inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come up. As you exhale, reach the arms back now. Right, so you're either going to just stand them back, turn the thumbs outward. Right, that might be enough. We're going to bend the knees again. Some of us, maybe we're going to grab our strap to do this. Palms will be in and then out. Some of us will actually grab our hands. And we're going to come forward. Lifting the shoulders away from the ground. Breathe here. Let your heavy head go. One more big inhale. Exhale out. Good. Last breath in. Really squeeze the shoulder girdle up the back. Exhale out. Let your hands slide down the backs of your legs. Plant your hands. Walk out into a downward facing dog. And so here we are. In our down dog. Pushing the floor away. One more big breath in. Exhale, let go. Come high onto the tippy toes. And one more time, bend your knees. Bring your legs down, your knees down to the mat. Good, beautiful. From here, just come onto your forearms just for a moment. I'm just going to do this last bit for our shoulders. So elbows, again, are under the shoulder heads, right? And we're spinning the upper arm outward. Push your hands down, push your forearms down, and just pull your heart forward. Right? Hug your shoulder girdle onto your back and breathe here. One more big breath in. Exhale. You feel a lot of strength building in the arms and shoulder girdle by doing this. Last breath. Exhale out. And then push yourself back, pose of a child. Again, doing what feels best for the arms. They could be beside you, in front of you. Deep breaths. And when you're ready, we'll inhale our way back up. Come forward. Sit on your tush, swivel your legs forward. Right? When you're ready, we'll roll down onto our backs, just rolling it down. Hugging the knees into the chest. I just give them a nice little squeeze. Maybe a rock side to side. Very nice, you guys. All right, so we're gonna come into a bit of a hip opener here. Not a bit of one, it is one. So take your feet down, right, and let's cross the right ankle over the left. So I'm gonna give you options, right? I always usually do. But flexing the foot, press thigh and ankle together. Maybe right hand just presses the thigh open, right? Maybe that's enough. Stay out of your shoulders. It'd be really easy to look like this, shoulder up, and our neck and our shoulders start to tuck the shoulders down. Either stay here or lift the legs and keep the press, right? Or coming into the full thread the needle with a strap or your hands. If your shoulders are picking up and neck, then use your strap. Some of us are more open in the hips in this way. If that is you, then take a few breaths here and then begin to let your knees cross, right? And then pull your legs in. So it's Gomakasa legs. If that's not feeling like enough, some of us are going to go ahead and grab either the ankles or the sides of our feet. We're going to pull the legs apart and then in, but stay out of the shoulders, right? Stay out of the face. Breathe here. Big inhales, full exhales. Relax face and jaw. Either any variation of whatever you're doing to open up the hips. One more breath. Exhale out. Relax your legs. Bring them back to the mat. Hip width parallel. Your feet. Take a breath. As you exhale, crossing over with the left leg. Pressing the thigh and the ankle together. Left hand presses the thigh open. Again, this is a beautiful stretch. Maybe this is where you stay. But be mindful of your shoulders and your face. Let them be soft. Either stay there or now we pick the legs up. Maybe we just keep the press going where we send the left knee and hip crease forward, right leg pressing in. Or we take the thread with our hands or our strap. Right, breathing there. Or if you want to cross your left knee above your right, just pull your legs in. That's an option. Maybe you flex the feet and pull your ankles apart. Maybe you grab your feet, pull the legs apart and in. Whatever variation you're in, we're not in the face, we're not in the shoulders. We're breathing into our beautiful hips. Big breaths in and out. Right, big breaths, soft faces. One more big inhale. Exhale. Good. Gently uncross your legs. Take your feet so they're as wide as the mat. Drop your knees to the right side. And breathe here a few breaths. If you want to add on by putting the right foot on top of your left thigh, go ahead. I personally like to just align my left knee and hip socket. I feel a lot of stretch there. Push your pelvis forward so you're not in your low back. Do whatever with the arms. Try to open the ribs up. So maybe it's just a gentle T, palms to the sky. Maybe both arms are overhead, maybe one arm, maybe your goal pose, but whatever you're doing. Keep pressing the pelvis forward so you're not dumping to your low back. Breathe a lot of breath. One more big inhale. Exhale. Right, releasing the foot if it's on the thigh. Maybe walk your left foot in if you walked it out. Inhale, knees come back. Your feet are as wide as the mat. As we exhale, drop it on over to the left side. And then take a few breaths and decide where you're at. Maybe again, you want your left foot on top of your right thigh. Maybe you're going to walk your right knee back in line with your hip socket. And then doing something with the arms as you press the pelvis forward. Other than down beside your body. When I say something with the arms, I want us to open the ribs a bit, right? Pelvis presses forward and breathe. Good. One more big breath in. Exhale out. Really lovely. Beautiful. Just a breath or two more. And then as you're ready, we'll release the foot if it's on the thigh. Maybe walk the right foot in if you walked it out. Inhale, come back to the center. With your legs as they are, pull them into the chest, maybe one at a time if it feels better. So you got wide leg, knees to chest. Very good. Either stay here or come into a happy baby pose. Again, that can be pulling on ankles, right? Backs of thighs. The main thing is to keep the tailbone long and don't let the back body lift up. One more big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Bring your legs all the way together, give them a squeeze. If it feels okay, roll out, maybe one hand behind the head. One last time, squeeze into a little ball. Good, and then gently lay yourself down. And make your way into final rest. Maybe that includes a full stretch overhead. If that feels good, big breath in. Exhale, let it go. And doing whatever feels good here. If you have a prop and you'd like to put a bolster under your legs or your 2 blocks, you could do that. If you want to take your legs up a wall, if you have that available. If you have a chair, right, or even a bed behind you, you could turn around and, like the bed could be under your knees here, resting your low back to the ground. That's a nice way to elevate your legs. And come into your final rest, Shavasana. Just a few breaths here. Allowing yourself to absorb all this beautiful work you just did for your body, your mind, your spirit. Trying to stay with your body. Again, just turning back to the senses, the sensations. Right? Just being in this moment. Allowing yourself to simply be. Staying with your breath for a moment longer. As you're ready, starting to wake your body up, deepening the breath, introducing small movements. Maybe the fingers and toes wiggle, maybe we circle our wrists and our ankles. Maybe we rock the head side to side. Maybe the arms reach up ahead, that feels good. Nice big inhale. And open the mouth, exhale, let it go. And bring the arms back down, bending the knees, either place them to the mat or perhaps hug them into your chest. And as we're ready, we'll make our way to a seat. If it feels good to roll to the side and transition up in that way, please do that. Otherwise, if it's not, you can just press yourself to a seat. Just kind of sit, noticing how we feel, right? Feeling that sensation of the effects of our yoga, our practice. Bringing the hands to the heart. One more time, just bowing in and connecting. And we'll just go ahead and sing our song of peace, Om Shanti Shanti Om. Right, so let's take a breath in. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. One last big breath in together. Exhale, let it go. Grateful for all of you. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. Namaste.
Namaste.
Really lovely work, everybody. Thank you again for joining me. I can unmute all, but I don't know if I can unmute you all. I have only mute all.
Just hit that again. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you have to unmute yourself, I guess. It's not letting me. So, technology.
That was great.
Thank you. Practice, you guys. Thank you so much, really. And again, you know, I'll see you Wednesday, and at some point I will be back in the studio. But I'm not ready for that yet.
See you Wednesday. We'll stay with you and wherever you're at.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much, you guys. Really,
Thanks.
Thank you.
you are. Yeah.
Thanks.
Lots of love.
Hi to your mom.
Thank you. I will.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye,
Bye,
Kat.
everybody. I know Cassie made her cameo, right? A couple of times. I couldn't keep her out.
Yeah. That's practice. Bye, Karen.
Bye, you guys.
Bye.
Bye. Be well. Be well, Patty and Katie.
Thank you.
Bye.
You too.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.
And